Hello fellows, welcome back to my channel. As I promised, I will share my diet tips that is worth to try. Before we go there, I have some statements. True or false? 1. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. 2. I need to eat 5 to 6 smaller meals throughout the day if I want to lose weight. 3. I need to ingest protein every 3 to 4 hours to avoid muscle breakdown. These statements are what conventional wisdom dictates to be true. Do they work? Maybe. But what if I tell you there is a better way to eat that will not only make you save time, but will make you stronger, leaner, and healthier at the same time? Interested? I bet you are. So, what is intermittent fasting? And how can it help you to build a lean, sexy, healthy physique and in the process save you lots of time and effort? Intermittent fasting is an idea that has gained in popularity in the nutrition and fitness industry over the past decade. Bodybuilders, athletes, celebrity fitness, and even YouTubers have done this to help with their diet plan. Fasting is no mystery to us humans. Some people even fast for various religious reasons, and we instinctively don't eat when we are sick. Intermittent fasting doesn't specify which foods you should eat, but rather when you should eat them. Every year, there is a new magic pill, potion, and diet plan that storms the world with marketing dollars, star endorsements, and viral images. Don't be fooled by short-term simple solution to your health and wellness routine. Intermittent fasting is not starvation. There are several different ways of doing intermittent fasting, all of which involve splitting the day or week into eating and fasting periods. There are 3 most popular methods of intermittent fasting. First, the 16-8 method, also called lean gain protocol. It involves skipping breakfast and restricting your daily eating period to 8 hours, such as 1 p.m. to 9 p.m. Then you fast for 16 hours in between, which means that you eat at 1 p.m. and your next meal gonna be at 9 p.m. Then in the next day, you do the same thing. Second, eat, stop, eat. This influenced by Brad Pillen and his digital book, Eat, Stop, Eat. It involves fasting for 24 hours, but only for once or twice a week. For example, by not eating from dinner in one day until dinner the next day. Third, the 5-2-2 diet. With this method, you consume only 500 to 600 calories of non-consecutive days of the week, but eat normally the other 5 days. As I strictly preach what I practice, in this section I will only discuss the eating patterns limited in 24-hour period only that I have followed in the past half year. 2 or 3 meals a day. When I follow this as a pattern, I simply skip one of my main meals. I routinely have whole eggs in the morning. Then I usually skip lunch, as eating in the afternoon makes me sleepy. Skipping lunch also allows me to work productively until early evening and prepare for a sumptuous dinner. Now, on days when I work out with weights, I usually eat 3 meals. I opt for a heavy breakfast made of oats, milk, and eggs. Even sometimes I eat avocado too. I then again have a high carb meal before and after my workout, making sure that I am close to my required calorie range each time. The best way about intermittent fasting is you don't have to be hell-bent on doing it in a particular way or in a pattern.
But if you are looking for a structured approach, Martin Burkhan from Lean Gains does a good job recommending a structured approach, which is the 16-8 method. This eating pattern is the easiest you can try.
During the feeding window, you can have a few meals to fulfill your required caloric intake. The only thing you need to ensure is that you eat the same number of caloric in each 24-hour period so that your body doesn't slow its metabolism down or start burning down your lean muscles. However, you can experiment and pick the time frame that best fits your schedule. Try balancing each meal with a good variety of healthy whole foods such as
apple, bananas, berries, orange as fruits, and veggies you can have broccoli, leafy greens, tomatoes, etc.
And healthy fats from olive oil, avocado, and coconut oil. These three are my favorite healthy fats. Also source of protein like meat, poultry, fish, eggs, etc. By making you eat fewer meals, intermittent fasting can lead to an automatic reduction in caloric intake. Additionally, intermittent fasting changes hormones level to facilitate weight loss. Because of these changes in hormones, short-term fasting may increase your metabolic rate by 3.6 to 14%. This is good to burn your stored fat. People also lost 4 to 7% of their waist circumference, indicating a significant loss of harmful belly fat. Now, for the health benefits. Intermittent fasting can help you lose weight and belly fat without having to continuously restrict calories. Intermittent fasting can reduce insulin resistance, lowering blood sugar by 3 to 6% and fasting insulin levels by 20 to 31%, which should protect against type 2 diabetes. Intermittent fasting may reduce bad cholesterol, blood triglycerides, inflammatory marker, blood sugar, and insulin resistance, all risk for heart disease. Animal studies suggest that intermittent fasting may prevent cancer. Intermittent fasting also increases the brain hormone and may aid the growth of the new nerve cells. It may also protect against Alzheimer's. There are a number of anecdotal reports of women whose menstrual periods stopped when they do intermittent fasting and went back to normal when they resumed their previous eating pattern. So for these reasons, women should be careful with intermittent fasting. Women should follow separate guidelines, like easing in the practice and stopping immediately when they have any problems like amenorrhea, which is absence of menstruation. If you have issue with fertility and or trying to conceive, consider holding off on intermittent fasting for now. This eating pattern is likely also a bad idea if you're pregnant or breastfeeding. The side effect of intermittent fasting is hunger. You may also feel weak and your brain may not perform as well as you used to. This may only be temporary, as it can take some time for your body to adapt to the new meal schedule. At the end of the day, there is no one-size-fits-all solution when it comes to nutrition. The best diet for you is the one you can stick to in the long run. Intermittent fasting is great for some people, not others. The only way to find out which group you belong to is to try it out. What do you think of intermittent fasting? Got something to add? Share your experience with me and others by leaving a comment below. If you liked the video, drop some likes and don't forget to subscribe. Hasta luego! Bye!